Do what you want to do, not what others tell you to do or tell you not to do. ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ ਪਾਲੇ ਬਾਲੇ ਸ਼ਤੀਰੀਆਂ ਤੂੰ ਕਿਉਂ ਪਾਲੀ ਸ਼ਤ ਮੁੰਡਿਆ. Just be yourself. But how to be yourself? Being myself is effortless. No effort is required to be who I am. Effort is required to be something or someone else. Because to be something or someone else, it requires effort to achieve that. But I don't need an effort to achieve who I already am or who I originally am. A baby is being himself or herself all the time. Let's go with that goal. We were babies at one time and we were being ourselves at one point. And I have this belief system that kids are closer to God than adults. That means I was closer to God at one time than I am right now, unconsciously, unknowingly, effortlessly. So all I have to do is to be myself. All I have to do is to go back to my own source. Each person has to go to his or her own source. No one else can take you there. But being in the company of people who are journeying within or who are being themselves expedites the process. It's a good company. That's called satsang, company of the truth, company of the people who are the seekers of the truth. What truth? Which truth? Of who they really are. So when I'm following the voice of my inner voice, I am being myself. The moment I am doing what other people tell me to do, then I am no longer being myself. Also, when I listen to and follow what other people tell me not to do, by doing what people tell me to do, by doing what people tell me not to do, it's not being myself. It's very simple. Being comfortable in my own skin, being happy with who I am without the need to prove, without the need to achieve, without the need to accomplish, without the need to justify. Being centered in my own being centered in my own self, and as a result, reaching that equanimity by being myself. And for each person, that state of being myself is unique. There is no one image that is being imposed here that defines what being myself is. There is no specific definition of being myself. You yourself are who you are, and you are the one who have to define it for yourself. Being myself is the final destination of all meditative practice. Nirvana or moksha is the final destination. Moksha, getting rid of all attachments. All attachments that don't define me. Attachments to me, that's not being myself. Attachments are not being myself. Attachments are what take me away from being myself. When I get rid of all the attachments, then whatever is left behind, purely, singularly, that is being myself. When nothing comes in the way of me being myself, that is being myself. So being myself seems like a beginner's path. Being myself is also the result of all the paths. After all the sadhanas, after all the dhyanas, after all the accomplishments, what you achieve is being yourself, being who you truly are, 100%. So being myself is the path, being myself is the destination, and being myself is the result, if I may say that, because there actually is not result. It is more like whatever is left, which you already are. So what we're doing is a refinement process, detachment process, letting go of who I am not. The process is of letting go of who I am not. Basically, not doing what other people tell me to do, and not doing or not following when people say don't do that. Because being myself is not the monkey mind. Being myself is being in the present moment. And I love me is the way, and I love me is the destination of being myself. How beautiful is life just by being myself.